Have you ever considered that your body might be speaking to you in a language beyond words? That the sudden dizziness, the strange fatigue, or the fog in your mind might not just be random occurrences, but messages from a higher realm? Sometimes what we call symptoms are not merely physical, they are spiritual signals. The body is not just flesh and bone, it is a sacred instrument through which the divine whispers, "I'm reshaping you." Most people dismiss these sensations, thinking they're just temporary or normal. But what feels like weakness could actually be the beginning of strength, and what seems like confusion might be the birth of clarity. When you ignore these subtle warnings, you risk missing the transformation God is weaving inside you. Through the physical, He reveals the supernatural. That's why recognizing your body as a divine partner is essential. Every discomfort is an invitation to realign your path. To ignore those signals isn't just neglecting your health, it's silencing the voice of spirit, trying to awaken you. When you numb your body with distractions, you dull your sensitivity to purpose. God often speaks through what your body feels. Each symptom, each ache, is like a dashboard light signaling a deeper truth. Something needs attention before it grows larger. The body doesn't aim to punish, it aims to protect. It warns before the storm, guiding you toward healing instead of harm. The signs can be gentle, lingering tiredness, a dizzy spell, a clouded mind, but they all point toward the same reality: spiritual recalibration. Sometimes your energy drains because your spirit is adjusting to a higher frequency. Other times your mind empties so divine wisdom can take its place. These experiences aren't punishments, but evidence of transformation. Just as a building must be torn down before reconstruction, confusion and discomfort often precede rebirth. The waves of symptoms rise when you are on the edge of a breakthrough. The mistake is to resist them. Instead of fighting exhaustion, ask God what He's revealing through it. The moment you shift from frustration to surrender, you stop being a victim and become a participant in your evolution. Those physical sensations become training grounds for spiritual strength. Your body is not just biological, it's prophetic. It mirrors the unseen movements of your spirit. When your inner world shifts, your outer form feels it. Spirit and body are intertwined. Tending one means healing the other. Picture your body as a musical instrument that needs tuning. When left untouched, it falls out of harmony. In the same way, your body requires alignment to match what God is orchestrating within you. Each pain, each unease, is a note asking to be tuned so the melody of purpose can flow again. Transformation often hurts, but it's holy work. The fatigue you feel may be your cocoon, the sacred space where old patterns dissolve and new strength emerges. God rearranges your foundations to prepare you for a new way of being. What looks like chaos is only the prelude to revelation. This process is intentional. As you rise to new levels, your body adjusts to new frequencies. Like a radio searching for a clear signal, there's static before perfect clarity. Those temporary disruptions are signs of alignment, not failure. As the new energy settles in, people, places, and habits that once felt right begin to fade from resonance. You're changing stations. Confusion is natural here. It's proof that God is tuning you to a new season. Resisting it only prolongs the discomfort. Embracing it transforms noise into harmony. Real growth demands release. You can't pour new wine into an old vessel. Letting go of limiting patterns, relationships, or beliefs may hurt, but it frees you. The body will echo this release. Fatigue is the old energy leaving. Confusion is the dismantling of the old self, and emptiness is space being made for the new. Discomfort, then, isn't your enemy. It's your guide. It keeps you from stagnating and propels you forward. Pain becomes the proof of healing, the evidence that you are being refined. Avoiding it is avoiding progress. Facing it transforms suffering into wisdom. In that stillness, wisdom blooms. When you stop running and start listening, confusion turns into clarity. Divine understanding rises quietly, showing itself through intuition, a knowing that feels deeper than thought. This wisdom doesn't end with you. It becomes light for others. Your pain becomes language. Your transformation becomes testimony. You begin to see that nothing was wasted, not the fatigue, not the tears, not the uncertainty. Each experience was a lesson, each ache a prayer. And once awakened, this wisdom never leaves you. It becomes part of your essence. The song your soul was always meant to sing. In my personal view, the body is far more than a physical vessel. It's a sacred instrument that reflects the state of the soul. I truly believe that every sensation we experience, from exhaustion to unease, carries a message. When the body reacts in unexpected ways, it's often trying to get our attention, guiding us towards something deeper that needs to be healed or understood. Many people treat these experiences as random or purely biological, but I see them as divine communication. God speaks through everything, even through tension, fatigue, or restlessness. Instead of suppressing these signals, I think we should listen and ask what they're trying to reveal. Sometimes the body cries out because the soul has been silent for too long. To me, ignoring these signs is like muting a sacred language. The body doesn't betray us, it protects us. It warns us when we stray from our purpose and invites us back into alignment with divine will. When we learn to see it that way, discomfort turns into guidance and pain transforms into purpose. So yes, I believe the body is one of God's greatest teachers. When we honor it, listen to it, and understand its wisdom, we begin to experience healing on every level, physical, emotional, and spiritual. When wisdom awakens, strength follows. A fresh energy, born from the spirit, begins to flow through the body. It's not a loud or aggressive force, it's calm, yet unwavering. It shows up right when you think you've reached your breaking point. That's when God quietly renews your strength, filling you with resilience you didn't know you had. This strength isn't temporary, it's a mark of transformation. It's divine fuel, designed to sustain you through greater challenges ahead. Looking back, you realize you never carried the weight alone. Grace and divine intention have been guiding and holding you all along. Everything in this journey, the signs, the discomfort, the insight, the growth is connected by one invisible thread: purpose. God uses every moment, every phase, to prepare you for what He's already written. Your body acts like a spiritual compass, constantly recalibrating your path when you drift off course. That purpose isn't some distant dream. It's already unfolding in every conscious choice you make. Each act of surrender, each decision to trust, pulls you closer to the life designed for you. And the beauty of it all is that your transformation doesn't end with you. It radiates outward, touching other lives. Nothing you experience is wasted. Every tear, every triumph, every pause shapes you for what's coming. Purpose isn't only the final destination. It's the way you live in the present through your actions, your stillness, and your willingness to grow. That's why God doesn't let you remain stuck in what's behind you. His love propels you forward, urging you to evolve and rise to higher levels of being. Even your discomfort is a form of divine compassion, a push from love that refuses to let you settle for less than what you were created to become. To embrace the journey is to stop resisting it. It's realizing that even silence has purpose, that every delay serves a higher design. Resistance breeds pain, but surrender brings transformation. In God's hands, nothing is ever wasted. Surrender also means releasing self-pressure, understanding that waiting is part of becoming. The discomfort might linger, but it loses its power to control you. Faith turns from mere belief into active trust, a daily choice to align with the divine plan. When you truly trust, the process shifts. What once felt like suffering becomes a sacred classroom. Every stage, no matter how uncertain, begins to reveal its beauty. Embracing the journey means letting go of control and allowing God to guide the rhythm of your inner ascension. And then, a moment comes the fulfillment of your calling. When mind, body, and spirit move in harmony, purpose no longer feels distant. It becomes something alive within you, pulsing through your every breath. Everything that once felt fragmented finally aligns. Fulfillment doesn't mean a life free of struggle. It means living with awareness and intention. You begin to see that no setback can cancel the promise. Your very existence becomes living proof that God speaks, moves, and transforms through those who dare to listen. Every signal your body sends is a reminder that you were created for more, not to live drained or disconnected, but alive with divine strength and purpose. That is the true state of fullness, walking in harmony with God's plan, with energy, clarity, and peace flowing through every part of your being. From my own spiritual understanding, I see this message as a powerful reminder that the divine and the physical are inseparable. The body, the mind, and the spirit are constantly in conversation, shaping one another in silence. Every moment of weakness, every ache or confusion isn't random, it's sacred communication. I've come to realize that what we often call pain is sometimes the soul's way of stretching, preparing for greater capacity. To me, strength born from wisdom isn't about endurance alone, it's about surrender. It's learning to trust that every phase, no matter how uncomfortable, carries divine intention. I felt that when I stop fighting the process and start flowing with it, peace replaces resistance and purpose becomes clearer. This journey has shown me that transformation isn't something we chase, it's something we allow. The more we align with God's rhythm, the more we recognize that the divine has always been guiding every step, even through silence. I now understand that the fullness of life isn't reached by escaping struggle, but by embracing it as a sacred teacher. In the end, everything the body's whispers, the challenges, the moments of clarity leads back to one truth. We are being refined, not punished. We are being tuned to the frequency of purpose. And in that alignment, we don't just find strength, we find divine harmony.